Good morning, members. This morning we're meeting this morning to discuss the lease of Renfrewshire cricket pitch in Renfrewshire, a review of the asset transfer. Has any members got any declaration of interest this morning? Can you just take a note then, you and the members that are not here?
Everyone apart from Councillor McFarlane is
Okay.
here this morning.
Councillor McFarlane's not present. Okay, members, the information pack's there. Probably the first question I've got is everyone happy with the information presented to make the decision today? Are they happy with the information that's available?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, I had a good look through the panel pack from the appellant and the board and the council. There is options on page 4. I would be looking to go for option A, which would be confirm its decision that we keep the same decision as previous, that the application would be rejected. Does members agree? Or does anybody get any alternatives?
Agreed.
Agree.
Councillor Graham's got a question, Chair.
Yeah. Stephen, can I just ask, I do agree with it. I'm just wondering, at what point are we thinking we would need that land for Renfrew High School? Does that allow, is it 15, 20 years ahead? Does that allow the cricket club to have a 10-year lease, or is it could be required quite soon?
Yeah, that was something I did ask Nian, or maybe bring Nian in just to clarify again, which I already asked that, but I'll get Nian just to come in.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Well, the first point I suppose is I can't answer the question as to whether a 10-year lease might be more allowable, if you see what I mean, in the sense that the council would be more likely to be able to accommodate that. But what I can say is that from the point of view of this application, it's not really a consideration that we can take into account, just because we have to look at the application that's before us. So it's not a situation where you can say, well, we can't give you a 30-year lease, but we can give you a 10-year lease, so that's what we'll agree. That an application for a 10-year lease would need to be the subject of a separate application, I think. So, but from the point of view of whether or not the Education Service would be happy, to say that they're not going to need the ground for 10 years, I don't know, because they've not specifically been asked that question as such. Mm-hmm. The question really was about a 30-year lease, and I think that obviously they've indicated that they feel that they may need to have access to the ground over that period.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, I think essentially the service needs to have to first, in my view. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Councillor.
Just sorry, just while I'm in here, could I just ask whether there's a seconder for Councillor Byrne's motion?
Yeah, Councillor Gilmore.
Thanks.
Okay, Councillor Nicholson, were you in?
Yeah, I was just going to say that if there was somebody requiring a 10-year lease or whatever, would that not be a separate application to a community asset transfer? And certainly, I'm very supportive of what's been proposed by yourself, Stephen. We do need to. What we do know is that there's a learning estate strategy. It's gone through the council papers, so it's not something that's just been brought forward here. In terms of that, and we've had the Edge Analytics data in terms of there that lets us know where we are in terms of school roles. So I just think in the papers it kind of intimated it came from nowhere, and that's not the case as far as I'm concerned. Thanks.
Okay, so the panel agree then we'll be sitting with the original decision, option A, that okay, agreed. Okay, thank you very much for your time today. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.